I wish I could play my intro right now, man. Oh my goodness. What time is it? You know what time it is? You know what time it is. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. What? The more I do the holding back the tears, and then every time they release, something happens. I'm trying to be nice. That's ignorant, right? I'm trying to be nice to everything that's going on around me, and the way people moving, and the way people trying me, and the way people pretending they gonna help me, and they pretending they want to help me and all that, but it's just a whole whatever suppression or incarceration of actions and simulations to see if I'm gonna break. They need me. I'm telling this to the whole world. They need me to lose my mind in order to stop what's happening in Revelations. And I just realized that. I just realized that not too long ago. I was making all these arrangements to go ahead and do the things that people are saying that would benefit me to be somebody in the commerce world, and all that bull crap, and not living the way God has it planned for you to live. You supposed to live rich, You supposed to be able to, everybody want to talk about being like Jesus, then I'm gonna be like Jesus. Jesus didn't have an income, Jesus ain't had no income. Jesus went from pillar to post, Jesus told the rich man. He told the big people with the big churches. He said, yo, look, you give that up and come on and follow me, So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Every day from now on, I'm gonna live like Jesus in the sense, because I'm doing the good stuff, I done conquered all sins, I've been tried and tempted every kind of way, tried and tested, passed it all, then they wanna, look, I'm not, this ain't really about me, I came on here to brag about Revelations and what's coming to pass, Y'all better let Trump out. Y'all send this message. Y'all pass my video on to whoever you want to pass it on to. Tag somebody. Tell them that Grandma Abka Nefa, Abigail said, y'all better let Trump out, No, because they need to follow Revelations. That's right, Trump told y'all. He said it. He said if anything happened and he end up being behind bars for the bull crap that they trying to do, that it would be World War VI. And I tell you, he said World War VI. And he pretty good on his history. But I think I'm the only one that heard that and took that and wrote that down. Nobody remember that? Go look it up somewhere. President Trump said, yeah, once I'm behind bars, or once I'm however he said that part. He said it will be. He said it will be World War VI. And World War VI is just part of Revelation, ain't it? No? Yes? Maybe so? Well, look, you see my thumbnail. I really came on here to talk about 3 of spade this early in the full day, huh? For a day in the moon. I looked up, I went out there and looked. I don't see no moon anywhere, but for a day in the moon, I'm out here talking about 3 of spade. And I've decided, because I almost gave it to the flesh, y'all. I almost made a phone call and said, just come on and get me. Just come on and get me. And it was prophesied. It said, don't take the easy way. That's all the devil want. That's all the devil need. All his minions is around trying to encourage you to take the easy way, Because if I take the easy way, when they raise him up, okay, stop for a second, Abigail. Shh. If there are beings that are going to be prepared as the brides of Jesus. Even the men happy. They say, yeah, I'm going to be Jesus' wife. I heard that yesterday too. He's like, yeah, I'm going to be Jesus' wife. We're all wives of Jesus. Then what does that make the other people when Satan rises? The people who've been blaming, talking about the devil made me do it, and they know the devil ain't roaming the earth because the devil has to be loosed right about this time. He about to be loosed. He's about to be free from the chains that they had him bounded. He was bound. Everybody that been lying, talking about the devil made them do it. They liars. What does it? Who will you be to him? His wives or his concubine or his whore? Whatever it is, he's about to raise up, for those who accept the mark of the beast. For those who don't want to give up the things of this earth, Yeah, I almost made that decision to say, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna go back on the truck. I'm gonna get my body. Nah. I want to be this in society. I want to be just what I'm doing, Because for the world, anybody listening to this, the truth is gonna set all y'all free. Everybody. But if ain't nobody gonna tell the truth, you should just go ahead and wait for the repercussions. I'm not moving from this spot until they tell the truth. And they can lock me up every time they lock me up if they start to do it, because they really want me off off they what holy grounds, I believe. I really do. They want to get me in the woods so they could go ahead and sacrifice me and knock me off or something, But I'm going to stay right here so the truth will set the people free, The ones who need it. I'm not moving, I don't want to get back on the road as a truck driver because the whole financial system about to fail anyway. Like I said, if I pray hard enough, God will answer my prayers just like he'll answer yours, I'm talking to the big dogs. I'm talking to the big pastors and religious people. If I could pray for God's speed, to go ahead and push it. Come on, God, push it. People say you don't need to pray for that, but I could pray for everything else, I could pray for money, and it'll be answered. Anything I ask in his name. If it's anything I can ask in his name is for him to come on with it, Especially with the financial system about to fail, You don't believe me? You don't believe that yesterday when Kim Jong, and Putin, the holder and representative of the Russian icons, when they shook hands and said, "We is one," The United States immediately went and claimed bankruptcy. No, that didn't happen. Jake Sullivan, as of yesterday, look, when I was coming up to my spot yesterday, the lightning struck. Soon as I looked to the east, some lightning struck. As soon as I looked to the east, the lightning struck. And I said, well, I know that storm ain't coming this way. And as it moved around and went whatever direction it went, I felt peace. I felt peace, and I slept good. I slept so good. You see how early I'm up? Before the cocks crowing. Before the cocks crow twice, they'll deny me twice. And that don't mean one person gonna deny me 3 times. It means 3 people will deny me. But even to them 3 people, the truth will set you free. Huh? United States is about to claim bankruptcy, y'all. I don't know what that means. But I think it'll do you and your financial ties and holes. It would do you some good to go to your whitehouse.gov and look up what Jake Sullivan and Biden and Kamala Harris them is planning. No, maybe so. Blessed be the ties that bind your hearts in Christian love, a fellowship of whatever divine or whatever that is. Commerce, the system financially is about to fail. When Trump blowed the trumpet, when he sounded off and he said it and nobody paid it any attention. No. Yes. All right. Well, let me do some reading right here and stop running my mouth because it sounds like I'm talking in circles. And nobody can understand what I'm saying except for God. God the only one understand what I'm saying. God is the only one that knows my mind and my heart. Nobody. So I'm talking just to talk. And I'm being nice about it. I'm being as nice and ignorant, because nice and ignorant is the same word. Thank you, Chief Engine Duchewa. It's the same meaning. I'm being so nice. But I see what's about to go down. And I'm not going to let my flesh fail me for nan, nigga. None. I don't care how good the offer is. I had a man supposed to been my best friend. Me and him I ain't never let him touch my cocoa cuckoo. As a matter of fact, he ain't never get to kiss my lips. And of all the times that I known him, I know for a fact I ain't never hear this man talk about marriage to me. I know how he's felt, and he's been honest about how he's feeling supposedly. But all of a sudden, the words to get me off of this path that I'm on is marriage. I said, but I'm married. And he said, out of the handle the paperwork. You mean really? No, It's something ain't right, The devil want me bound and trapped. He said, I want you as my number 1 wife. Oh, I'm not talking about that being, the human being. I'm talking about the spiritual realm. Huh? There's a war going on in heaven all about me. It's a war going on in heaven all about me. Just like it's a war going on in heaven all about you. Huh? It's a war going on in heaven right now about every individual. And as soon as that war is over, you need to go read Revelation 9, 10, 11, and 12. As soon as that war is over, it's about to be on. And it's about to be on based on what's going on in the government. Right now, go to your whitehouse.gov. You believe in your money. I kept saying that 3-4 months ago. You don't believe in nothing else that I'm saying, nothing else that was written. You don't believe in the stars, huh? You don't believe in God, huh? Because if everybody believed in God the way they supposed to, the world would be a better place, huh? All people really believe in is their money and their finances and what they can see right in front of their faces. They 401k, they 501s. They ain't going to go out there and stand on the word of God for real, preaching about what time it is. You know what time it is. But I bet you, just like they said in church last night, I bet you if everybody had to get down at the same level, with their money, if everybody had to get down at the same level and everybody was homeless and ain't had no funds, everybody will be working together to be upright and about God then, because it's sure about to go down, I just been, I'm always a step ahead of the game, It seem like I done made myself comfortable, where everywhere I walk on God's green earth is all right with me. And he been treating me just like he treat the sparrow, I ain't been hungry yet. My daughter pulled up. She said, Mommy, you been out here 3-4 weeks, and you ain't lost no weight, All that walking around and sweating I've been doing and exercising and walking miles and all that, Limping and dragging, You know why? Because why should I feel discouraged, His eyes on a sparrow, and he makes sure the birds eat. He makes sure them bats up here. I'm talking about there's so many bats around me right now. They eating good, And I know he watches me, I had little tears in my eyes yesterday, And one of my best favorite, I'm talking about I'm his #1 fan, When my copper idol called, honey, I still couldn't hold back the tears. I said, don't give in. I'm sitting there praying, don't give in. I'm holding the phone like Pookie, holding the stem, saying, don't say yes. You'll go so you'll be comfortable, And ain't nothing about being a righteous is comfortable, These same people who trying to make me look or feel like I'm saying and doing something wrong, Because I want the truth to be exposed, Because the truth is going to set everybody free. It ain't about me. The truth is going to set everybody free. But they so scared they ain't even called all the numbers I gave them. I done gave them the judge number. I done gave them the judge name. I done gave them my mama number, They all ministers. It should be easy to call my mama and say, well, look, she's saying such and such. Nah, they want to have me hop from one side of the town to the next, And everything that I'm doing willingly. I love associating and getting to know the people. But now I'm realizing I need to focus more on Jesus, Yeah, who's Jesus to me? Do you know what Jesus looked like to me? When I sit down and I say Jesus, I done told y'all who Jesus is to me. Anybody been following me long enough, somebody might want to go down through my 1,000 and something videos and find out what Jesus looked like to me, Nah, I don't want to be no truck driver. Nah, I don't want to be have no good job. I don't want to do nothing with no commerce. I don't want nothing to do with the money system, because in order for me to enjoy the money system, I have to accept the U.S. Cyber Trust Mark of the Beast. So if that look bad to all these high top notch Christians and everybody who's forcing it, it's okay. It's okay. You'll see what I'm talking about in about a month, huh? Because sure as shit stink, huh? Boo boo. SHIT, SIPA. Sure SIPA stink. United States about to claim bankruptcy. I don't know the last time they did it. I didn't search their history. Maybe I have Bing do it with me right now. First, let me hit this 3 of spades meaning and symbology that's in front of that big old oak tree out there, huh? I remember somebody breaking down, I don't remember who it was, and this is when I first got in the community, so I had to be over on Facebook if I'm not mistaken. Breaking down Morris Day oak tree. Now, that's been years. I'm talking about when I heard that breakdown of Morris Day's oak tree, had to be 2014 or 15, around that time, right? So when I was at the oak tree the other day, after Morris Day didn't come to my mind, but yesterday the song came to my mind. I was like, Morris Day. I was like, God dang it, I'm slow. Not because it's Moors or more us, huh? And not because his name is Morris Day, for a day in the moon, for a day in the moon, huh? Not because that oak tree is so secretive. They so secretive about that oak, that big oak out there. And not just because there's a stone that has the 3 of spade on it, and people that lived here all their life said they ain't even never noticed that stone. Some ain't right, huh? It was just me to see it. Well, here's the symbology about this 3 of spade, huh? I still don't know what it means, but I just decided to share since I already started the movement about it. What is the esoteric symbology of or Masonic mystic significance behind the 3 of spades stone? The 3 of spades is a card. Now she goes and gives me the card. The 3 of spades is a card that represents change, loss, and sorrow in cartomancy, the art of divination using playing cards. It is often associated with the 3 of swords in a tarot deck, which depicts a heart pierced by 3 swords. Now, I remember seeing the heart pierced by 3 swords in a Madonna's picture image. I'm talking about the singer Madonna, when she did the Vanity Fair version of her as Mother Mary. Now, what's his name? Copper Christ mentioned right before I started my little tears and I hung up. He said something about the blood again. And he said, wait, Mary time and Mary. Yeah, no, okay. Look, The Three of Swords in a tarot deck, which depicts a heart pierced by three swords. However, some esoteric or Masonic interpretations may give this card a deeper or different meaning. One possible interpretation is that the Three of Spades symbolizes the creative destruction of the old order to make way for the new. Now, when I tell you I was sitting in a Bible college study past shadow hours, they mentioned the old to the new. They were talking about a new creation. Now, I always remember it being new creature, but they were saying new creation. And then after the church, the new covens mentioned their other sidebars, like the Salem and the, what is it? It was another name. I said, oh, okay. I'm getting it now. I'm getting closer. And then when I got dropped off to my spot, I thought again. This Three of Spades in front of that tree represents this whole community. And I don't mean the community in this circle. I mean the community of the world. It does. No? Okay. I'm doing too much. And I'm talking too much. Let me keep reading. One possible interpretation is that the Three of Spades symbolizes the creative destruction of the old order to make way for the new. This can be seen as a reflection of the Masonic principle of order out of chaos. I've been hearing that phrase this week too. Not from me reading, like literally people just been average conversation, this random conversation, this out of the blue stuff seemed like, yep, which suggests that chaos is necessary for the transformation and progress. The Three of Spades may also represent the 3 degrees of masonry, which are entered: apprentice, fellow craft, and master mason. These degrees signify the stages of initiation and learning that a mason undergoes to achieve enlightenment and perfection. Another possible interpretation is that the Three of Spades relates to the Masonic symbol of the point which within a circle and parallel line. Let me read that again. Another possible interpretation is that the Three of Spades relates to a Masonic symbol of the point within a circle. That's the 361 degrees that the Messiah Code, Lazarus Lamel, always talking about. He said it's not 360 degrees, It's 361. You forgot about the dot in the middle, I used to love to hear him say that. Lazarus Lamel, the Messiah Code, the Walu Nation, He said, you slow. It ain't no 360 degrees. You forgot about the dot. So this ain't nothing mysterious, being, because she gonna say it's mysterious. And the parallel lines, the parallel is the 2 pillars, them legs, your legs, or the YY, them lips, the YY, maybe, no, I don't know, Maybe I'm just guessing, Another possible interpretation is that the Three of Spades relates to the Masonic symbol of the point within a circle and parallel lines. This symbol is one of the most mysterious and confounding in Freemasonry, as no one really knows what it means. Yeah, right. Some speculate it represents the sun and the moon. Why would it represent the sun and the moon and not the creator of the sun and the moon? It may represent the sun and the moon and the earth and the three pillars of wisdom, strength, and beauty. Others suggest that it represents the great lights of Masonry, which are the volume of sacred law, the square, and the compasses. The point within a circle may also symbolize the individual Mason who strives to circumscribe. You need to be you need a circumcision. You need to be circumcised. The point within the circle may also symbolize the individual Mason who strives to circumscribe his passions and desires within the bounds of morality and virtue. The three of spades may also have a connection to the Masonic symbol of the beehive. And let me tell you something. Everywhere I look in this town, it's a bee on a window. This same new COVID dropped me passed straight into one of the places that they associate with. And I seen a bee. And when I was walking to the coffee shop yesterday, I seen a bee on another door. And when I went to another spot, I seen a bee on another door, And I'm seeing bees on all the doors around here, I'm not making it up. I'm not exaggerating. So this three of spades in front of the big oak out here in one of the oldest constitutions of the United States means something. All them bats that fly around that steeple over there, it means something. As a matter of fact, I'm willing to believe that the Vatican ain't as important and holding as much information about the United States and the history than that church right there that I'm looking at, where that steeple at, behind the first oldest courthouse in the United States by not so many miles. I should count how many feet away it is from that big oak over there. That got the three of spades planted in a stone in front of it. I'm willing to bet everything that I've ever believed in that if I was to go to the basement of that steeple and start digging their paperwork, it will, the codes that even the Vatican don't have is within that building. I feel it every time I pass by. I keep saying, yeah, it ain't the courthouse, It's that First Baptist one right there. That more than likely, that is the original First Baptist. It really is the First Baptist. Of the world. I ain't talking about the First Baptist of the United States. I'm talking about the First Baptist. I believe that is the original First Baptist of the world. No? All right. And that's the significance, of that big oak out there. This is the First Baptist. No? Okay, let me be quiet. Let me keep going. The three of spades may also have a connection to the Masonic symbol of the beehive, which represents industry, cooperation, and harmony. The beehive is composed of the hexagonal cells, which are perfect geometric shape that fits together without any gaps, or waste. The hexagon can be divided into 6 equilateral triangles, which are symbols of balance and harmony. The hexagon can also be seen as 2 overlapping squares, which are the symbols of morality and justice. The beehive may thus signify the ideal society that Masons aspire to create through their work and service. And let me tell you, if you accept the U.S. Cyber Trust Mark of the Beast, all of your work is in vain. Everything that you worked for, all of your ancestry, your work is in vain, huh? You will be making beehive honey for the devil, huh? Every symbol of the bee in this community, will be dedicated, and they may already know that. You know why? Because now I'm thinking about the movie or show, what's its name? Wednesday. I don't know. They may already know that. Who knows? It's all a mystery to me. I'm being real nice to the simulations that are unfolding in my face. There are some possible esoterical Masonic meanings behind the 3 of Spades stone. However, these interpretations are not definitive or authoritative, as different sources may have different opinions or perspectives on this card. Ultimately, the meaning of any symbol depends on the context and intention of its use. Therefore, it is up to each individual to decide what the significance or the value they attach to this card. So then I decided to make more connections to this area and names, because this town is the source of antebellum. This town is the source of many firsts when it comes to slavery and the wars and the Revolutionary War and the Masonic, all these different Masonic symbols that are around here. So I asked about this one name that I saw near the tree, Ola Bella, huh? So there are 2 possible answers for your question depending on how you spell the name. If you mean Ola Bella, there's a brand of hair product. Okay, so there's some type of straightening stuff that she's talking about with the hair. If you mean Ola Bella, the name of the famous folk musician, a songwriter who was born in 1916 in North Carolina, she played the banjo and sang songs that reflected her Appalachian heritage and social activism. She is awarded National Heritage Fellowship and National Endowment of Arts in 1986. She also inspired the name of a New York-based folk group called Ola Bella, which was formed in 2001. The significance to that is that 2001, but that's not the name. So they're being real shady about this Ola Bella Davis or whatever her name is. And I can't find information that I'm looking for. The same thing with Captain Triplet. They got a whole Masonic stone out there, and they talk about a Captain Triplet and what his significance was in the Revolutionary War or the Civil War or whatever war, right? But the system don't seem to have much information about it. I'm talking about this computer system. Everything here to seem to be a big old secret. Everything. Now, so then I asked, since she was evasive or don't have any information about Ola Bella, I asked, who is Captain Triplet? And she says there are several possible people who could be referred to as Captain Triplet, depending on the context and the time period. Here are some of them. Francois Triplet, 1728 to 1794, was the captain of Francois County militia during the American Revolutionary War. He fought at the Battle of Cowpens in 1781, where he was wounded and captured by the British. He was later exchanged and returned to Virginia, where he lived until his death. He was the son of William and Elizabeth Hedgeman Triplet of Ship Point in Prince William County. Now, I read something about a triplet, Captain Triplet, but Captain Triplet was hung. That's in my memory box somewhere, I believe, because I can't find that information anywhere. Not here in their heritage rooms, or, you know, it's so much information in there, so I just maybe haven't come across it yet. Again, anything that I type into the computer isn't given the information compared to what they have there in front of their oldest. So then here's another. Thomas Triplet. Thomas Triplet, 1755 to 1811, was a captain of the Continental Army during the American Revolutionary War. He was commissioned as the captain of the first company of Colonel Williams Grayson's, the Gray Sons, the Grays, the Gray Sons, the William Gray Sons, Additional Continental Regiment of 1777. He served under General George Washington and participated in several battles, including Brandywine, Germantown, Monmouth, and Yorktown. He was also a member of the Society of Cincinnati. Was he an Ohio player, huh? He was an Ohio player? Maybe, maybe not, huh? Didn't the Society of Cincinnati burn down Ohio? Huh? And then came all the way down south and started up the whole new town? See, I know about that part of history too. So I don't know if this is the same Triplet, but they don't have him down like that in their so-called masonry stone. Here's another Triplet, Antoine Tripp. He's not only a triplet, he's a triplet. Antoine Triplet. It's something about the triplets is significant for these days and times too. I believe when one of the triplets transition, that is going to be the opening of the portal for the rest of Revelations to come to pass. And for those who don't believe in me and don't want to believe in me, and I'm not talking to nobody but a specific coven, that they didn't even take the time to honestly call the people that I'm saying, and they sitting there maybe playing me like a puppet, or they are afraid of the truth. That's the only way that I could see this. Because ain't no way in the world. Huh? As I sat there at the entrances of those doors yesterday, and I said, all it takes beating around the bush. The truth will set you free. It didn't say the truth gonna set me free. I'm already free. Everybody can see it everywhere I walk, anywhere I move, huh? Or is they lying and exaggerating? Everywhere you move, you light up the room. As soon as you walk in, you light up. That ain't fake, huh? Darkness and light can't live in the same place. And if I light up everywhere I go, it's lit up. I can't fake that funk. Huh? I can't fake that. That ain't no pretend. So if you believe that much, but you scared to dig into the truth that I'm saying and make the phone calls, if something ain't right. That means they scared of the truth. Everybody's scared of the truth when it comes to if you know who I am. If you hear the sound of my voice, I done gave the whole world access to my information to acknowledge what the truth is. And I tell you as a world, I'm sending this message to the whole world and this generation. The truth will set you free from about what's to go down right now as the United States get ready to file bankruptcy after Kim Jong and President Putin signed and held hands together in union less than 24 hours ago. And if you go to my less than 24 hours ago video, when I said I would pray for revelation, I'm going to pray as hard as I can because I'm tired of this mess, I'm praying for God's speed, I'm going to pray for God's speed every time I wake up. It ain't about thank you, God, for another day. God, I'm where you at? Come on, Jesus, When I see the son, whose son? When I see the son sitting at the right hand, he's going to be on the right, maybe he's going to be on the left. I don't know, because even according to the oldest maps right here in this same old town, the Atlantic Ocean is the west side, Y'all been flipped and screwed, chopped up and misconstrued a whole 200, 300, 400 years of blindness. Anyway, so however you're going to be on the throne, on a side of God, you say anything you ask in my name, anything I ask in the Son's name can happen. So no matter where I move, no matter what I see, every day, all day, for the rest of my days here, I'm praying for God to come on down, Send it on down, And for all those who cherish everything that is material to them, and they think it's about the U.S. Cyber Trust chips and your dollar bills, y'all, you better get ready, Get ready, get ready, get ready. And TD Jakes, you better start turning your church into a homeless shelter, Y'all don't want to see about the homeless? You will now, Y'all don't want to see about all the children out there? You will now. You're going to have to. You're going to have to share space with them, Your church will be the light source for the community, Because sure is SIP is going down. United States is claiming bankruptcy. I'm going to keep saying it. They're about to claim bankruptcy. And people don't like to read, so ain't nobody going to listen to me. They're not going to go to the U.S. briefings and see where Jake Sullivan did that, and they planning it as of yesterday. They're not going to go to Federal Register and see that they planning it. They couldn't plan this in advance, They couldn't plan it in advance because they thought they was going to make Putin sit down and shut up somewhere, They thought they was going to, whatever it is that they thought they was going to do. Everybody that got some real sense about Revelation could see through slithering, sliver, shiver, bull crap. And people who believe in God for real, will not sign on and want to be joined up with no Shiva. But you see, the Jews want to be signed up and shined up with Shiva. Modi them want to be signed up and signed up with Shiva. And Shiva is a demon. Shiva is the devil. Everything that they're raising is the devil. But everybody good with it. All the pastors of the churches. Ain't nobody preaching against it. We need to get these funds. We need our 501k. We need to go ahead. Yeah, okay. All right. All right, y'all better read your news. Huh? This is it. Huh? This is it. Here's another triplet in history. Antoine Triplet was a SHIELD, a SHIELD agent who worked under John Garrett. Is the Garrett Stone? He later discovered that Garrett was a traitor and a member of Hydra. This ain't no fake, play, what you call it story, y'all. This ain't no DC Comics right here. Let me read it all over again with all them truck sounds and stuff going by. Antoine Triplet, 1986 through 2015, was a SHIELD agent who worked under John Garrett. He discovered that Garrett was a traitor and a member of Hydra. Are we talking Hydra in the constellations? And joined Phil Coulson's team to stop him. He was killed by a Terrigen crystal while trying to save Sky from being exposed to it. He was the grandson of a howling commando who fought alongside Captain America during World War II. Y'all know that's based on a true story. We ain't talking DC Comics Captain America. No? Okay. You don't have to believe me. Now here's some TV show stuff. Snap Judgment is the title of an episode on the TV series MASH. Now, I don't know. I maybe Canna Dummy. Canna Dummy, you really been with me a long time. For real, for real. For real, for real. But I wonder, does anybody remember when I exposed how the song MASH, the theme, every time I heard it as a little girl, after a certain age, I stopped crying about it. But every time I heard that theme, I would cry before the show. And then I would start laughing. But as soon as it started, then two songs do that to me. The sailing song, Sailing, Take Me Away. That song used to do it to me. And MASH theme song. I remember, I think the last time I watched MASH, I said, I'm not even going to watch this show no more. I was pregnant with my daughter. So that was 94. And I turned on the thing, listening, getting ready to watch the show, and it did it to me again. And that was I believe, the last time I watched a MASH show. But here is something that Bing is saying about MASH, and I'm going to show you what the important part of it is. I don't have to cry no more. Anyways, Snap Judgment is the title of the episode on TV series MASH, which aired in 1991 in this episode. In this episode, Klinger buys back a stolen Polaroid camera that Hawkeye and BJ received as a gift from a grateful father of a patient. You know what? I could use this one little paragraph right here and break it all the way down. I'm talking about all the way down to the patient and the PACT Act that they got going on. The PACT Act that they got going on. The Patient Transparency Act, where people of the United States have to sign this waiver because you are patients under the research and development that's going on in the United States. And when the devil is raised to do what he's going to do, after you sign the U.S. Cyber Trust and Mark of the Beast and he is released from his prison, he's going to be doing research and development too. He's going to be stinging you with locusts and stuff. Anyways, let me finish reading. Snap Judgment is the title of an episode of the TV MASH series, which aired in 1981. That's a significant number there, y'all. In this episode, Klinger buys back a stolen Polaroid camera that Hawkeye and BJ. Do y'all remember BJ? What is so... I need to find out. See, boy, you know what? I'm getting deeper in the rabbit hole. BJ McCain. Oh, it's PJ McCain. PJ McCain, his best friend here. BJ received as a gift from a grateful father of a patient. However, he is stopped by MPs who think he is the thief. I know a lot of people think that the righteous who are coming and saying the things they either think they crazy or they think they're a thief. They do. But I tell you, blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. And even if somebody want to say you could pull one piece out of the Bible and run with it, and that's what makes a cult. A cult could be a group of people who take every part of the Bible and follow it, and flip it to accommodate their needs, wants, and desires. You have cults that take every and stand on every part of the Bible. They don't just take one or two scriptures out of it and run with it. But that's a sidebar. That's just a sidebar for those that I feel like may be tuning in and getting a chance to listen. So, however, he is stopped by MPs who think he is the thief. The camera belongs to Captain Triplet, who is never seen on the screen, but is mentioned by name. Stop it, I say. Stop it, Bing. When I see that Captain Triplet Masonic stone out there, and I start looking up Captain Triplet, and it seemed like he's an imaginary being. And I'm digging and can't find out what I need to find out about Captain Triplet and this three of spade, and this old first church and all their constitutions and old maps out here and the big oak and everything. And MASH broke it down way back in 1981. For real, with a Polaroid camera. I want to read that one more time, and then I'm going to go on to read to y'all what Jake Sullivan doing about bankruptcy. The bankruptcy that's about to go down. When was the last time United States claimed bankruptcy? I need to make sure, remind me if you here with me, to look up, to have Bing tell me how many times United States ever claimed bankruptcy? Uh-oh, my battery about to die. Low power mode. I'm going to read this MASH thing right here one more time. I knew there was a reason why I used to cry every time that theme song started as a little girl. Every single time a little tear come out my eye. Snap Judgment is the title of an episode of the TV series MASH, which aired in 1981. In this episode, Klinger buys back a stolen Polaroid camera that Hawkeye's and BJ received as a gift from a grateful father of a patient. However, he was stopped by the MPs who think he is the thief. And she doesn't say thought he was the thief. She says think he is the thief. The camera belongs to Captain Triplet, who is never seen on the screen, but is mentioned by name. Whew, boy, that was deep. That was deep there. Now, I did some more research, but I'm going to skip over that. I asked, how may we connect the Masonic three-spade stone, the big oak, Ola Bella, and Captain Triplet with the Secretary of Defense, Lloyd Austin, and Henry O. Flip Buffalo Soldier? Because y'all do know this also, the Buffalo Soldier more than likely pissed and peed and played right there around that tree too. This is where his home, the original Buffalo Soldier, this is his land. This is his people's place. This is his birthrights. Huh? They fought to get his remains back out here too. Right here at the big oak. No? Better look it up. Research it. Huh? You thought you knew about the Buffalo Soldier because you knew what's his name was singing. What's his name? With his leather jeans. What's his name with his leather jeans? The dread. What's his name? Bob Marley, huh? Huh? Yeah, you let Bob Marley tell you a false story. Those Jamaicans, I'm not talking about all Jamaicans now, because I know some good Jamaicans. Campbell's. Campbell's soup. Soup is good food. Soul, food for the soul. But I believe that the ones that's connected to Kamala Harris, they'll tell you some lies and stories and make you believe your own history without you researching your own history, They say, we gonna tell you you'll come from Africa. Did y'all know that Bob Marley used to wear leather jeans? He wore leather pants. No, y'all better go back and look at some of them videos. I know I love me some Bob Marley music, but when you really start digging about spirituality and truth and lies. Anyways, so I'm going to skip over all the other research that we did because, I'm still trying to unravel some things about that three of spades stone out there. And I'm going to get down to the nitty gritty and bring it all round up to today. I said, look, Bing, explain CHIPS.ACT, bankruptcy played by U.S. government. Now, I said it just like this. I didn't know it had anything to do with bankruptcy, really. I just assumed that because I saw a headline that said less than 10 hours ago that China and Russia is joining forces for real, for real. And that means the war is about to happen because Trump announced it. He said it out of his own mouth. If they did anything where he would be arrested, knowing that these fraudulent lies and stuff that they doing to get him behind bars because they didn't want him to stop the funds to all these different things and whatever. He said it would be World War VI. I heard that while he was speaking live. This wasn't no old video. This was him speaking live. He said it would be World War VI. So if they joined forces, what would be the first thing? If you know you finna go to, look, what most people do when disaster is about to come their way, they go and they pull all their money out the bank, huh? They get all their important documents and they haul tail, huh? Well, if they think this is going to be disastrous, even if it doesn't, but if they think so and it's in the plan, they're not sure of what's going on. At the last minute, what did they gonna do? Pull all their money out, ain't it? I don't know. I'm just trying to. Let me just follow the revelations. The CHIPS.ACT bankruptcy play by the U.S. government is a term that refers to the use of Security Investor Protection Act. To liquidate a failing financial institution that protects its customers from losing their assets. The CHIPS.ACT is a federal law that created the Security Investors Protection Corporation, a nonprofit organization that ensures that securities and cash left with brokerage firms by investors against loss from financial difficulties or failure of such firms. The CHIPS.ACT allows the SIPC to file an application for protective decree with the U.S. District Court if it determines that any member broker-dealer has failed or is in danger of failing to meet the obligations of the customers and meets one of the 4 specific conditions in the law. These conditions are insolvency, inability to make computations to establish compliance with financial responsibility rules, violation of financial responsibility rules, or the suspension or expulsion of self-regulatory organization. If the court grants the protective degree, it appoints a trustee to oversee the liquidation of the broker-dealer and the distribution of a customer assets. The trustee may also file a bankruptcy petition under Chapter 7 of the Bankruptcy Code, which provides for certain procedures and protections for creditors and debtors in a liquidation case. They dropping all kind of liquid, huh? Flooding out the world. The CHIPS.ACT also gives priority to customer claims over general creditors' claims. The limits of the maximum amount in SIPC protection is $500,000 per customer, including they about to bond everybody. They doing the rebond. This what it sound like they about to do. Straw man replay where in order to pay their debt again, forgive us our debts, they got to pay their debts. China done put it, threatening them now to the point where they would rather sell everybody. A price is going to be paid. They talking about that last night in this Bible college educational meeting that I was at last night. If Jesus paid it all, huh? And Biden claimed that he was buying Americans. He said, "You are now my whores. I'm buying you." He said it. I didn't say it. He said, "Under the covenant that I have with you, I'm buying Americans." And it was the first time ever in history he was able to do it. But obviously, people ain't bringing in the funds to him the way he need to do it. You know how the pimp game go. Even if you ain't never lived it, you know, watched enough shows to know. So now, since the money ain't right, what it say here he got to do? Each individual, that's cheap. Remember when a birth certificate used to be worth millions of dollars? Huh? Y'all know about UCCOC. UCCOC, and you look your caps, and then your birth certificate, and that little red number in there. That red number is your bond. Y'all, the bond ain't worth nothing now. Y'all know how quick $500,000 can go. Everybody now, your bond ain't nothing. They gonna have to switch over to crypto or something. Whatever about to go down is about to go down with the money system. The money system is about to fail. And you could go and get insurance for more than what they got y'all bonded into your Social Security. Oh, is that because your Social Security, they're not going to be using your paper code anymore? So under Real ID, your Real ID, the protection for each individual in order for them to be able to pay off their debts to China is only worth $500,000. Oh, Lord, have mercy. UCCOC done messed up now. Huh? Let me finish reading. The CHIPS.ACT bankruptcy play by the U.S. government was used in several cases involving large and complex financial institutions that collapsed during 2008 financial crisis, such as Lehman Brothers, Bernard L. Madoff Investment Securities. Look, yesterday, something went down, but I was in a state where I didn't pay it any attention, where Rockefeller was there, one of the Rockefeller Juniors. It was some meeting, some show, something. But when they said the Rockefeller, it might have been the courthouse. It might have been White House. Rockefeller. I'll look it up and come back with it later and see what it was that was going on, where all of a sudden now the junior Rockefellers is showing their face and being out there. So let me go back to this. So the financial crisis in 2008 was Lehman Brothers, Bernard L. Madoff Investment Securities, and MF Global. These cases pose significant challenges for the CIP and trustees as they involve billions of dollars of customers' assets, thousands of customers' accounts, multiple jurisdictions, and various legal disputes. This CHIPS.ACT bankruptcy play by the U.S. government is intended to minimize the losses and disruptions for customers and investors, as well as restore confidence in the financial markets. Whatever. Sound like a bunch of bull crap to me. Let me go type in Revelations. Today is the 12th. What? See how I'm losing? I told you I done lost track of time. Today is Revelation 14. Revelation 14. Hold up. And my battery about to die, so I got to put it on the charger. What time is it? Time for me to go walk and go get me some coffee. Oh, yes, sir. I'm going to get me some coffee. Coffee? I'm going to go sit and get me some coffee. Revelation 14. This the good stuff right here. This the good stuff right here. This Revelation 14. Dog, I want to get to the stuff for those who would do everything in their power to hide the truth, huh? They don't want the truth to set you free, huh? They can't handle the truth. They'd rather see everybody suffer. If you don't have the love and light of God on your forehead, you will be a servant of shiver them, being raised by Kamala, Prime Minister Modi, India, the Bharats. They had something else in White House about the Bharatians. Yesterday, they just did. Huh? I'll get to it. If I get to it, I'm trying. Huh? Because that's the goal. You're supposed to keep on to all the world in this generation, hoping that all the world could be saved. But we already know it's predestined. Everybody ain't going to be saved. And it's not because everybody was meant to be saved. It's already written. If you believe in the Bible, you believe in the Bible from the beginning and to the end. And then to the end, there is people who is destined to be demon worshipers. There's people who are destined to help raise the devil. Huh? There are people who was destined and born to work for Shiva. Huh? You can't believe part of the Bible and turn it into your cultish thoughts and say, no, everybody was meant to be saved, and compare it to slavery and say, well, once we was freed, that they was freed, some had a choice to stay with their masters and some had a choice to go and wander the world. And wasn't that a blessing? No, hell no, it wasn't. Because it shouldn't have been slavery in the first place, huh? That was a blessing. I saw through that so quick. And as quickly as I saw through that, the look in the eyes looked at me and said, you know, the devil knows the Bible because Jesus taught it to him. See them lies? Jesus ain't taught the devil no Bible. The devil been locked up all these thousands of years, huh? It was the demons. The men walking around pretending to be godly. Those are the demons. Huh? The men walking around enslaving people and pretending and lying to them, making them think that they're free. Those are the demons. Huh? That's just my perspective. Who am I? Huh? I ain't nobody. You ain't got to worry about me. Huh? I ain't nobody. Huh? I'm just a nobody trying to tell everybody, huh, that the truth will set the whole world free. That's the only way the world is going to be free. Huh? Is by the truth. The way, the truth, and the light. If you want to see Jesus, you got to live right. You must be saved from all of your sins. Marvel not, you must be born again. You must come in at the door. Where's the door, huh? What door, huh?